Hi guys, I thought I'd just do a quick update on where I'm at with the Amisti 2 on the old Searider. As you can see, she is stripped to bare bones now. Nothing in it other than kind of malfunctioning bilge pump. The wood's been stripped back, new to go on. New engine going on very soon. Got a Honda BF40, and yeah, very excited about getting it all back together again now. But a Mr. 2 progress report, we're getting there. Hi guys, I don't actually think I've shown the before and after shots of the basis of those seat platforms basically. So in the on the deck of the Avon Searider, you've got the carbon fibre sort of moulds, and then there's a wooden top. And on mine, you know, this was where the driver's seat was over here. It's got a cover over, sort of a light material cover or leather cover or marine cover, and you can just see how poor the state of that is. It's rotten and really in a bad way. So I basically bought some slightly thicker ply and redone that. This was the back one, and what I'm planning on doing when I do my sort of Scotland, we're going to go down the Caledonian Canal, as mentioned I think in episode 4, where Robert and I are going to go do a load of islands on the west coast this May. So basically we're not going to put the seats back on the rear one, but I'm just going to have a new top on it. But then I will make provisions for the seats to go on up on the return. But you can see, I mean, that's not quite as bad. It still feels a good bit of wood, but basically I've stripped them off and bought a big sheet of marine ply, and this is the base now for the new front one. Not the best edging in the world, but what I have got is a little bit of fluting to go around the edge on the inside and the outside, so it will cover up these bits that have sort of burned a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. Blistered when I was cutting them. I'm not a woodwork man. And then and this is the back one as well. I'm quite pleased with the finish of that. They've had 4 coats of varnish. And then what I've got on my Searider is a sort of a stock that goes behind the front seats. And basically this is still slightly damp, so I won't touch it. But that has got, that lives underneath the bulkhead effectively, and goes where the sort of between that front seat and the back seat platform. So it sits in the water all the time. So that's about 5 coats of varnish, that one. And that was sanded back and everything. And then this has had 4 coats. That's the bottom there. It goes up to the top, and just this piece here is where you would rest, or where you might have seen in my other videos, where you rest the outboard. And I've got my new outboard here. So this is my Honda 6 horsepower spare engine. I was so pleased I picked it up at a super price. So it's only 2 years old, 3 years old, and done about 4 hours. So that'll be getting a service before the big trip. But that's where we're at currently. Stripped back, lots of winter work going on, and I'm pleased that the things have come out nicely. I've got a little bit more woodwork here to do. As you can see, the wood on the seat bases, these are the seat bases, is really shot. So I've been measuring out on my marine ply, and they'll be replaced as well, varnished several times, and get a nice fix on them. We're supposed to be putting the new outboard on today, but sadly weather paid toll to that, which is a bit of a shame. But as you can see on my boat, I've got a lovely new duckback cover, so that's all been cleaned out thoroughly, ready for the fitting of the engine, which I think is going to be a couple of weeks, weather pending. But we're moving on. I'm very excited about getting the Searider up and running and getting her in a position to begin to go out. The dashboard is being fashioned by my friend Martin, so we've got a Nobby, who's doing the mechanics for the engine, and Martin, who's doing the dashboard. So he's done all the infrastructure, he's extended, made it bigger, and then all the new electrical equipment can go in as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff we're going to have on it that we didn't have on it before. So I'm going to have the compass mounted on the dash in front of me. I'm going to have six gang switches, which will do the port starboard lights, anchor light, bilge pump. No, the bilge pump is going to be on a separate one, but it's quite warm in here because we've got the heating on to dry all the varnish, so that's why I've kind of begun to sweat a little bit, excuse me. But the switches will be anchor lights, port and starboard light, a deck light, VHF, Garmin chart plotter, and Fusion stereo ancillaries effectively. So I'll obviously have a 12-volt charger on there as well, so we can keep plugged in as we go along. Yeah, as I mentioned, we've got a Fusion stereo going in, VHF, Garmin chart plotter, compass which will have a backlight to it, bilge pump switch as well, and a new bilge pump is going in as well. So it's all really, really, really exciting. I look forward to showing you the finished product.